What's going on, guys? Coming to you on a foggy Sunday morning. Or is it Monday? It's Monday. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day. Been doing some cleanup in the back jungle here. Sort of got the yard back, got it chopped down. Got to get a fuel pump for this Bronco and make a drive shaft, bolt some shocks up. So we're gonna go get a fuel pump for this today. Try to at least get the pump on it. I found the ignition switch for this. It's having an ignition switch problem, and I found the key. So I'm going to put the original ignition switch back in there. We'll be able to start it this time with the key. I got the exhaust straightened out on it, and been working on it a little bit here and there. So just need to get some drive shafts pulled out of the shed there. I found some more when I was cleaning up, and get going on this. So get it running and sell it, do something with it. I know a couple of my redneck friends that might want this if it runs. But still got this fastback if anybody needs any parts off of this. You got a good motor. I'd like to sell the motor complete. Motor and automatic transmission. So it's a complete unit. It's got an 09 in it. That's a scrapper cat. This one had the broken leg. But anyway, there's that. And it runs really well. The bus sitting back here. The water's so thick it's falling out of the sky. Not quite raining, but could be. So I want to say thanks to all my subscribers. Whether you're in the YouTube garage or not in the YouTube garage. Obviously I have a lot of subscribers that aren't in the YouTube garage. And thanks for subscribing to the vwdarrin channel. We had a little thing, little erection, whatever you call it. Mr. Blue Road's over there, Brothers of the Road. 66L Ride was the winner, and he won off you guys subscribing to my channel. So I was picked as the Brother of the Year last year, and it's right around the time they changed the inbox thing. My inbox disappeared, and Bella of the Roads had sent me an inbox message, and I didn't answer the message. I was supposed to pick a vice script, and I guess it's like a vice president type deal, and you pick the person with the most subscribers because that gives you the power. Whoever's got the most subscribers has the most power. So Ridge 97 picked Greg, and that gave him more subscribers than I guess I had at the time or whatever. Or I didn't pick a vice script. I just didn't respond to the email because I didn't see it. But so Ridge 97 became the Brother of the Year, and there's nothing wrong with Ridge. Ridge is a good guy. All you guys in the Brothers of the Road are top notch, and I think the right person won this year for sure, Jason. And thanks to my subscribers, he was able to pull it off. I voted for Jason, and that gave him all the votes of all my subscribers, and being that there's 3,900 of you guys, that gave him the votes he needed to win the election. So thanks for my subscribers to this channel. You know, hopefully more of you will subscribe. The channel will keep growing. We can do different things. You know, if you want to see different videos, let me know, give me some ideas. And mainly what we do is just Volkswagen car repair, body work, you know, just general repair stuff, vlogging, stuff like that, everyday stuff. But this is all the stuff that gets behind when you stay in a garage and you're laid up for years. The other day I made a video thanking my wife for helping me get back on my feet, and it hadn't been 3 or 4 years, it's been 10 years. And that's what happens when you mess your brain up. It doesn't work right, you lose track of time, and it's a bad thing. But it's coming back. Gets easier every day to talk and, you know, function. So but I wanted to say thanks to my subscribers for helping Jason win the election. So that was pretty cool, and if you haven't checked his channel out, go check that out. 66L Ride. And if that doesn't work, do it the other way because I'm dyslexic. Hell Ride 66 or 66L Ride. It's one of those. But thanks to everybody that participated in the election. And again, I apologize for not responding to that email. It wasn't because I just ignored it. I just didn't see it. And I apologize for that. So today we're going to put the Hemi in and get going on that. and that guy was supposed to bring a deposit, and he didn't bring one. But I got to get his pan cleaned up here, and he almost got to pull the motor back out of the car to put this pan on because of this windage tray right here. This windage tray comes out. It's actually the gasket, but this little piece right here, this sump goes underneath it, and it's really difficult to get that in. I've seen pans with that out of it, and when you take that out of the pan, it makes it have real poor oil control to the pickup tube. You can see all the baffles. These like little gates, and that's to keep the oil down there in the pickup. What's the matter, boy? You didn't get enough food? Huh? Nobody will give you any food? Yeah, we'll get you some. Walking pretty good now for a cat that they wanted to put to sleep. But yeah, so I gotta wake Hans up, get this piece of crap out of here today. He got his ramps built for the trailer, so we'll haul this off. Maybe pull the wiper blades off, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what to strip. I tried to get nuts, bolts, bulbs, all that stuff. Anything that he might need for the other Mustang. But yeah. So had somebody call me. They wanted the K member out of this, but it's a little rusted. I'm just going to send this to the crusher. That's why I'm getting rid of it. You can see all the rust around the shock towers, and he sort of got bamboozled into this. Him and his mom went and got it. They got what they asked for. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the Blazer up, run to the parts store for that, and then it's onto the Hemi. So there we go. So that bad hood shocks. Imagine that. Have to get a vice grip there and vice grip. Get that. But I'm going to clean this engine compartment first with a little degreaser. Clean this up. You always want to cap off your catalytic converters if you're going to use any degreaser or put any water in your engine compartment. You don't want to get water down in those catalytic converters. It can be troublesome for them. And I'm noticing on this late model Mopar torque converter, there's no drain plug. So I got to polish that up a bit. It got a little rusty there. And polish the pilot shaft up there where it goes in the back of the crank at least, and I'll tap the holes so my bolts go in easy. And yeah, by the end of the day we should have a motor in here. So every once in a while I'll be watching YouTube, and I don't know, I sort of watched YouTube for a long time, and there was a lot of people out there giving really bad information at the time. There was people giving good information too, don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that my information's the best, but I have made a living doing this over the 35-year period that I've done it, you know, and I've got by with it, you know. Bought a couple houses, raised a couple kids, so I got an idea of what it takes to get it done. And I've been around the high performance end of it for quite a while, even before I got into the paint part of it. I was a mechanic. So the mechanical part's really my true passion. I like painting, I like selling paint, and I like interacting with people that are painting for the first time. I understand the satisfaction you get when you paint something and it's shiny and you get to look at it and you did it yourself. You can't buy that feeling you get. And just like when you do mechanical work. Mechanical work's a much more complicated thing though, so I don't do a lot of videos on that. I do some videos, but I don't get into the nuts and bolts of it, and I think a lot of mechanics don't, because you can get in trouble with it really quick. And there are some professional shops that do really good diagnostic videos, and this video is not directed at them at all. There's some professionals out there that do some really good videos, and there's some good information on YouTube. You can find almost anything you want on YouTube. But I was reminded this morning, and I'm not going to name the channel, but the guy was teaching how to do a valve job, how to cut valve seats. And the video had 30,000 views, and had like 26 thumbs up and 6 thumbs down. And the guy didn't know shit about doing a valve job, and he was in a white smock like a doctor, and he was saying why you should use magic marker or not use Dykem, and you know, not lap the valves in, and you know, just everything that you should do he was telling you shouldn't do. And that's the reason I make videos, you know. If you watch my videos, you can pretty much guarantee that you will get results, you know, and it'll work. I watch videos like that and it just kills me, you know. There are some awesome videos out there. You know, if you want to learn about cylinder heads, valve jobs, stuff like that, you can go over to Tom Nelson Racing. He's got some really good videos over there. Nelson University, you know. West Coast Cylinder Heads has got some really good videos up on the web there. Richard over there, he's a kick-ass cylinder head guy. There's a few other guys that I've started watching lately that do some really killer port work, and they understand how a valve seat works and how the flow works off the valve and all that stuff. But this guy had a seat a mile wide, and he was trying to make it wider. He wanted the seat the whole size of the valve, and that'd have about as much horsepower as I don't know what. That was one of the things I liked about the go-kart racing, the Briggs 5 horses. You know, to get 28 horsepower, 30 horsepower out of a Briggs motor, it's pretty challenging. You have to leave pretty much everything not untouched. And if you take the time to build a Briggs motor and you can make 28, 30 horsepower, some of the junior dragster guys are making 50, 60 horsepower with one piston. It's pretty impressive. If you could do that with a V8, you know, you can make some serious power. And a lot of it's in the valve job and the flow of the cylinder head and the way the air moves through the port. And all that's pretty important. If you have a shit valve job, you got a shit head. And it just kills me when I see bad videos like that. So that's why I make videos. I try to show you what I've learned from guys that are really good at it. You know, I got to work with some really smart people, and I'm just showing you some of the tricks that they taught me. So sort of got a little off topic there, but I think that's why people like my videos. But anyway, a few more things to do on this. Like I said, I got to run to the parts store and then just button up a few little brackets, put my thermostat housing down in there, and get the belt back on here. I think this has even got a little route thing. I'll have to look it up on the internet. You can even get that on the internet. So that's where I grab all my torque specs and stuff. I got all data, and if you do mechanical work, that's a pretty good site to have. It's got a lot of troubleshooting guides and all the torque specs and different stuff for any of the late model stuff that you might want to work on. Anyway, and they give you some procedure too on how to test stuff. Not a John Kerry day here today yet. I think this will burn off. It's sort of chilly. To try to get something to eat. I let Hans use my truck. I don't see it in the driveway here. I wonder if he made it home. Oh, there it is down there. Okay, hopefully there's no dents or anything sort of hiding over there. But yeah, gonna continue to clean up and try to get things going. Tomorrow the fun starts. So tomorrow I'll be waking up at about 4:30 to get the day going, get Andrea off, get the kids up, 3 school runs, and got to take over her mommy duties. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun doing that. I haven't done that in a while, so hopefully I don't screw it up. And when you guys order paint, I get your paint out to you. I get it to the post office. I gotta learn how to box stuff, learn how to go to the post office, and all that stuff. So it's sort of crazy. It's you know, my wife, when you get hurt, they sort of become your mother. You know, they do everything for you, and it's not intentional. It just happens that way when people take care of you. But, I haven't really paid any bills in 25, 30 years since we've been married. I don't think I paid insurance. I haven't paid an electric bill, you know. So I'm gonna have to learn how to do some of that stuff again, and those are some of my goals for this year, is try to retrain my brain on how to do stupid stuff that you guys take for granted. I gotta learn how to buy a phone card. I gotta go buy a phone card for my phone, and as stupid as that sounds, those are the things that I have trouble with. So some of the day-to-day stuff, this is where I'm comfortable in my garage, so I don't try to leave my comfort zone too often. But anyway, I'm gonna have to learn. So I've had her by my side for the last 10 years. Within a phone call, you know, she'd be there in a few minutes. So it'll be weird having her gone all day and having to work, but I think she'll have a good time with it. Anyway, let's end this here. We'll let the fog burn off and turn the camera back on, get Hans up, and we'll get this Mustang loaded on the trailer. Maybe we'll do a video of that. That should be some fun, because we got some come-alongs and we got one flat tire and we got a mess here, man. Just gotta go.